right, gentlemen, welcome back. Your old pal Lowball Norm. And we are back with the playoffs for SICHL22. Unfortunately, I will not be joining the rest of you on this journey to the Stanley Cup because Sean handed me my butt in the first round. The Fire Ants are out, but there are still many good teams in the race. So this episode, we are going to go through the playoffs and see who is going to be the Stanley Cup champions for this year. Then we are going to proceed into the off season and probably get through the draft, I'm guessing. And then depending on time, we might dip a little bit in, or probably more than likely by the time the draft is done, that might be it. But who knows? Who knows? Listen, you don't care about any of this. You just want to see if your fake hockey team won a cup. So here you go. Here's what you get. I don't get to play anymore, but fine. Here for the rest of you. Okay, so there you can see the second round matchups there. We are going to sim just kind of day by day. And see what happens. Can I sim from up here? Will it show me what's going on? I can just do advanced day this way, maybe. That might be a little easier. All right, so it looks like this St. Louis, London, Nova Scotia, and Banff all won their games. Let's continue. Oh, Nova Scotia goes up 2-0, but the Huskies tie it up. The Revolution tie it up, and St. Louis goes up 2-0 over Las Vegas. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm looking at right there. Right there in the middle. See that cycling around there? See? Second round, first round? That's what I'm looking at right there. It's not very visually exciting, but just pretend like there's something really exciting going on. Okay? All right. No games that day. Okay, Las Vegas keeps it in the fight. The Schooners up 3-0 on Montreal. London, St. Louis, and Banff all up 2-1 in their series. But Montreal Millionaires teetering on the edge of elimination. Was that an off game or were there games? That was an off day. Boom. That's it. That's it, baby. The Montreal Millionaires are out. The Schooners are going to advance. Banff up 3-1 against the reigning champion Huskies. St. Louis up 3-1 against Vegas, and tied between Havana and London. Oh, is Dawn going to go out? Is that it? There's no two-peat for Dawn? We shall see. We shall see. It's not over till it's over. I think that might have been an off day. Yeah. Boom. That's it. Dawn eliminated. Banff. It's going to be, so for the Canadian Conference, it's going to be the Rockies versus the Schooners. Two great teams. London and St. Louis up 3-2 in their series. So let's see what we got. St. Louis ousts Vegas in 6, and we are going to go to a Game 7 for Havana versus London. This is where I wish that it would allow me to sim these games, because that would be a great game to watch, but I can't do it. Thanks, EA. Let's see. Oh, we haven't done it yet. Here's going to be this. Central Scouting. Get out of here, Central Scouting. Oh, I didn't even check Stockholm. Are we eliminated in Stockholm? Okay, hang on. We'll check that in a second. Havana. The Revolution pull it off in Game 7. So it's going to be Banff versus Nova Scotia, and then St. Louis versus Havana. Let me just quickly flip over here. Is Stockton eliminated, or are we gone? I can't remember if we checked that last time. Well, we're definitely eliminated. Yeah, I think we got eliminated in the first round by Colorado. They're still in it. So okay, never mind. We're out. So now we're gonna go to the conference finals. Let's see what excitement that brings. The Schooners take game 1, and so does St. Louis. Are the Spartans going to beat us and then go all the way? Is that what's going to happen? There's at least a if we're beaten by the eventual Cup champs, there's at least a little bit of redemption there. All right. Schooners up 2-0. Schooners take the first 2 games in their series against the Rockies, but it's all tied up between Havana and St. Louis. Let's see what's next. That was a rest day. Okay, the Rockies are still in it. The series is 2-1 in both sides. The Schooners and the Spartans both in the lead. Rest day. Boom, the Schooners go up 3-1. And Havana ties it up 2-2. So the Rockies facing elimination, all tied up in the World Conference. Let's see. That's going to be a rest day. Oh, the Rockies keeping it interesting. Both series at 3-2. Schooners and the Spartans leading. Nobody is going out. No one's getting an easy pass here. The Rockies tie it up 3-3. And the Spartans eliminate the Havana Revolution. So the Spartans, the St. Louis Spartans, who kicked our Philly butts, are heading to the finals, baby. And then we are going to a game 7 in the Canadian Conference. After the Rockies were down 2-0 to start, they have clawed their way back to a game 7. But is it all going to be for naught? Only pushing A on my controller will tell. So let's see. That was a rest day, I think. All right. Stanley Cup final between the Nova Scotia Schooners and the St. Louis Spartans. One of these two great teams are going to walk away as Cup champions. And if I know Eric and he's watching this, he is far too invested in the outcome of this. Far too invested. Let's keep going. Let's see how the finals pan out. Schooners take the first game. Oh, St. Louis ties it up 1-1. Rest day. Boom, the Schooners take the lead again. And then right back at you. St. Louis ties it up again. Are we going to go to a game 7 in the Stanley Cup final? Let's see. Schooners again taking the lead 3-2 in the series. The Schooners could be eliminated in this next game. Are the Schooners going to be the Stanley Cup champions? Or are the Spartans going to push to game 7? It's a game 7 for the final. Place your bets, gentlemen. Place your bets. Toss your coins. Who's it going to be? The Schooners or the Spartans? Let's go. The Insiders have fired their coach. Nobody cares. The Grinders fired their... No, again, nobody cares. The Nova Scotia Schooners have won the Stanley Cup. Listen, all credit to the Spartans. They hung right in there. It was a nail biter. The Colorado Eagles, who I forget whose team that is, have won the Calder Cup. Boom. Now, let's take a look at the trophies. Okay. First of all, let's take a look at player stats for the playoffs. We're going to skip past Fire Ants because these low totals are only reminding me that I got eliminated in the first round. Nikita Kucherov, 35 points in 22 games, coming up huge. Huge. I mean, way, way above everybody else. Huberdeau with 24. Voracek with 24. Eichel with 22. Connor with 21. McDavid with 21. Kopitar. Yossi. McCann. Zibanejad. Draisaitl, etc., 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 etc. Impressive. But let's see who won the hardware. Let's see who won the hardware. No, that's the playoff. But there's your final playoff tree. There you go. Awards. That's what we want to go to. Nova Scotia Schooners replacing the Yukon Huskies as reigning Stanley Cup champions. Congratulations again. Florida Revolution win their second President's Trophy in a row, dominating. They made it to the Final Four. It's a great team. It's a great team. Schooners win the Campbell, and the Spartans win the Prince of Wales. Let's take a look at the individual awards. Art Ross goes to Evgeny Malkin of the Las Vegas Aces. Connor McDavid wins the Hart. Fox wins the Norris. Huberdeau wins the Lady Byng Trophy. Very good. Holtz did hang on and win the Calder. So good for Holtz. Congratulations to the Grunge there. Good drafting. Kucherov wins the Conn Smythe, obviously. I mean, that was an absolutely dominating performance. Connor Hellebuyck wins his second Vezina Trophy. Again, the Revolution are killing it, but they just can't get that job done in the end. Spencer Knight wins the Jennings for the Rockies. Brent Seabrook of the Grinders win the Bill Masterson. Who would have thought that the Newfoundland Grinders would have been award winners? Pulio wins the Jack Adams for the Gladiators. I don't know how they determine how that works, but congratulations to randomly generated head coach Pouliot. Patrice Bergeron wins the Selke for the Hamilton Steelhawks. Sorry, my tongue got tied there. Bergeron is that's the second in a row for Bergeron. No shocker there. Connor McDavid wins the Ted Lindsay. Nate McKinnon wins the Maurice Richard. So you didn't come away completely trophyless, Don. You did get something. And that's it. That is it. What did the Fire Ants win? Nothing again. So we got to try and fix that. All right? We got to fix that. We have the draft coming up. That's, I think, going to be, well, we're going to see player retirements and things like that, too. Again, every year I'm crossing my fingers that Joey Pavelski does not retire. Or worse, Steven Stamkos, to be honest. So we'll have to see. Let's zip over here to... Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, for all you GHA fans, like myself, let's take a look at the awards here. Okay. Calder Cup goes to the Colorado Eagles. Again, you can refer to my chart from last episode, as to who the heck is whose teams. So, Hartford Wolfpack wins the Mathers and Kilpatrick trophies. The Bud Poyle trophy goes to us, the Stockton Heat. Yay! Regular season champion for the Western Conference. Yay! Okay, so that's something. Texas Stars wins the Pollock Trophy. The John Chick Trophy is us again, regular season champs for the Pacific Division. Excellent. All right. Hartford Wolfpack wins the Emile Francis. Rochester Americans. Why do they have all these? This is so many trophies. Rochester Americans. Okay. There's too many trophies there. Let's look at the individuals. This is what we care about. Tyler Ennis from the Hartford Wolfpack wins the John Sullenberger Trophy for most points. MVP goes to Dowling from the Islanders. Most goals goes to Forsbacka Carlson. Always fun to say. From the Rockford Ice Hogs. Most outstanding rookie goes to Podkolzin from the Wolfpack. Stockton's own Connor Timmins wins best defenseman. Excellent. Good job, Connor Timmins. Like I say, he just snake bit in real life. Snake bit. Hopefully he'll have a better career trajectory in this fake league than he has in our fake league or the real league. Primo gets the best goaltender for the Wolfpack. Grabner of the Eagles gets the Calder Cup MVP. Our own Rocco Grimaldi. Sportsmanship, determination, and dedication to hockey. And the cheesiest headshot in probably all of the NHL game. Ottavainen. The spirit of Yannick Dupree with community involvement. Lowest goals against goes to Gustafson from the Heat. That's us again. Excellent. So basically, the Heat did way better than we did. That's the point. Our minor league team did pretty good. Our pro league team, not so much. Okay, actually, you know what? I don't want to sim exactly to the draft because there are other stuff that's going on here. So we'll sim all the way up to here. Salary cap adjustment, that's fine. Draft lottery results. Newfoundland, number 1. Brandon moves up to number 2 from the 4 spot. Insiders, Stockholm, Hamilton, Dublin, Brno, Kelowna, Calgary, Boston, Edmonton, Portland, Seattle, Acadia, Vancouver, and Chicago. The Bears. All right. This is going to this is where this is the retirements here, so we're going to see the retirements. Okay, we're going to view the listen. Break out your hankies because some of your stars might be going bye-bye. Some of my stars might be going bye-bye. Let's see what happens here. Corey Perry, longtime Fire Ant, finally calls it a career. Didn't do a whole lot in Toronto for these last 2 seasons, but what a career. What a career. Louis Erickson, another former Fire Ant, finally calls it quits. Brent Seabrook, after just winning the Masterson, decides to retire. Seabrook, let's take a look at his stats there. Both with Newfoundland. Minus 95 last year, so rough times for the Grinders. Jack Johnson, look at all these former Fire Ants. Jack Johnson wraps it up. And again, he was with the Insiders for those last 2 years. Darren Helm calls it a career with Seattle. Justin Abdulkader. Another former Fire Ant, Johnny Boychuk, calls it a career. Cody Franson. Mark Stahl. Jay Beagle. Roman Polak. Another Fire Ant. Gerbe, Ryan, Jordy Ben, Jersina, Carter Rowney, Brian Flynn, Nate Prosser. Okay, we're getting into like who cares territory here a little bit. So we'll come out of that. Let's take a look at goalies. Speaking of former Fire Ants, Craig Anderson calls it quits at age 42. And oh no, Sebastian Dom. Not Sebastian Dom. No. I don't know who that is. But he called it a quit too. So. All right, there you go. There's the retirements. Coach retirements. I mean, I don't do the coaching, and they're all made up, so it doesn't really matter. Retired players that are now scouts. Okay, this is important. They might show up again somewhere in the scouting systems. Derek Ryan, Johnny Boychuk, and Corey Perry, all scouts. Let's take a look at the draft class. I could do draft interviews. I don't know that I'm gonna bother. I think I'm picking later. So I mean, all these guys up here. This guy's a gem. This guy's actually gonna be good. He's a fake guy, I think, but we've got a mix of fake guys and real guys. You can see the real guys obviously because they got pictures and all the fake. Bear Blaine is such a great name. Such a great name. So we're not picking till later. Yeah, we're picking in around this area. So Nate Danielson, maybe. He's kind of an elite medium, so that's good. This guy, Nico Pieretta, is top 6 medium. That's not fantastic. Saul Harold. I'm not going to do the interviews. The interviews are boring. It'll give me a little more insight into them, but they're boring. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Okay, let's edit the trade block. And let's see what's what. Gustafson, yes, we definitely can have on the trade block. SDA, absolutely. Who is this guy? Camden Vickers. He's elite medium, right winger. But he's 52, so I mean, it's gonna take him forever to get good if he ever does even get good. But you know what? Let's take him off the block there. Nicolishin is top 6 forward medium, but he's 19. He's 66. I'll leave him on there. That's potential. We can maybe leave him on there. Jack Beck, top 6 forward low. That can go in there. That's no problem. Let me take a look and see if there's anybody that we want to get rid of. Or that anybody that's not going to be... You know, I mean, we're not getting rid of Theodore or Gerard or Stamkos or Patrick Laine. Jiricek, we're definitely not getting rid of because that's our number 1 pick from last year. Dylan Cousins look how nicely Dylan Cousins is coming up there in the ratings. I'm happy to see that. This is that guy Vickers. Again, really good potential, but he's really low overall, so he might never quite reach there, or it's going to take him like 7 seasons to get there, which is not obviously ideal. So we might move him at some point, but I think I want to hang on to him right now and just see how he progresses. By the time he's 19, if he hasn't come to anything, if he hasn't really made a big leap forward, then I'm probably just going to put him on the block. Chris Letang is still good. Eric Kane, Meyer, Batherson. I mean, the re-rates here are all pretty good. Well, we haven't actually seen all the re-rates, so we don't really know. We're definitely not trading McLeod. I mean, Connor Timmins, Nicolishin. There's nobody else I particularly want to get rid of. You know what I mean? Maybe Athanasiou. Let's put Athanasiou up there. He's not bad, but I could live without Athanasiou. That's fine. Once I definitely would like some current picks. I don't mind getting current picks. That's fine. Always love picks. Future picks, first and seconds. Why, yes, please. I would like those too. Second line forward, top forward. I don't know. These ones here are a pain in the butt to actually do. So we'll just leave those. Okay. All right, we're going to start the draft, baby. We're going to start the draft and see how we do. All right, so like I say, we've got the Grinders, the Wheat Kings, the Insiders, the Cougars, the Steelhawks, Shamrocks, Barons, Sun Devils, Mustangs, Colonials, Supersonics, Buckaroos, Grunge, Acadia, the Vipers, the Tigers, the Gladiators, the Grunge again. Kansas City, Montreal, Slammers, Ace. Oh God, this is just ridiculous. Look how far it is before we have to look at this. We're drafting 28th. 28th. Unbelievable. Well, I think I'm just gonna sim to my next one. If I happen to get offered a trade in the interim, I will consider it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pick somebody. Okay, I'm gonna just call a timeout here as we've got a little more time. Okay. And let's just take a look and see who got what. We'll go through this in more. We'll go through this in a little more detail later, but just because the first round is the most important round, so let's just see what we got. Okay, so Connor Bedard, first overall. He's already a 79 overall, franchise medium. Oof. So that's really, really good. Good job for the Grinders there. Lowry, an 84 overall already, elite medium for the Wheat Kings. That's going to be a huge help. Winkler was the guy I wanted there. 78 overall, elite medium left winger. Goes to the Insiders. Maltby goes to the Cougars, a center, elite medium, 80 overall. Jaeger, who's pretty good, goes to the Steelhawks. He's elite medium center. Zach Benson, who's an elite medium center, goes to Dublin. Burno picks up a defenseman. Bear Blaine, one of our favorites, to elite medium again. Levy goes a center, goes to a top 6 forward medium, okay, but not great. Top 4D Noonan goes to Calgary, and blah 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 blah. You can see all the other things that happened. So now the important thing is, what are we gonna pick? Who are we going to pick? Is there anything left that's good? Let's see. What do we have as our options? We have Lind, who is a center. He's been identified as a gem, you can see there by our scouting staff. But, you know, scouting staffs aren't always the best. They're not always the brightest, so... And also we've got Gordon Henley, who's been identified. He's a D-man. I feel like we got a lot of young D-man. I'd like to maybe get a forward. Yeah, let me get back in here. I'd like to ideally get a forward, but I mean, if there's not much going on. So I'm tempted to maybe just take a flyer on Lind. He's ranked 34th, and I'm picking him 28th, so it's a little bit of a reach, but not a crazy reach. There's not really anybody ahead of him that I want. There is an elite, high elite goalie, but I don't know if that's correct in the scouting. So I don't think I want to take a chance. This one here is top 6 forward medium. It's pretty much a lock because the scouting is good on him. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna go with the gem and hope that he actually is an elite medium. There's a good chance that I'm gonna take this guy and he's gonna turn out to be like a top 6 forward low, and I'm totally getting screwed here. But you know, what are you gonna do? Like always, I'm just guessing. I'm just completely guessing when it comes to the draft. So, Kalen Lind, welcome to the organization, sir. Yep, top 6 forward medium, just exactly like I thought. So, not as great as advertised. All right, let's go to our next pick. All right, and what is still left out here? What do we got? Borny. He says elite. He's left wing, right wing, which I like. He's got decent size. He has got X factors, possibly, if we're correct. He's got one. Again, there's another guy that it says elite low, but he's probably going to be not that. But he could be. He could be. Trying to see if there's any more kind of surefire bets coming up here in the next little while. nothing great, to be honest. So, you know what? I might as well take a flyer on that, on Viborny, and see if that pans out. Let's try. Wojtek Viborny. Make the pick. Top 6 forward low. Okay, so yeah, he's all right. He's all right. I'm not, I'm not killing it in the drafts. Again, if I was able to trade, it'd be a lot easier because I would have been able to trade up and get much better guys. But and also if I was controlling my scouting manually, it'd be better because I would have had a better. Like I don't know anything about any of these guys. Where if you do the scouting, if you're really anal about the scouting, you can get really really good reads on all the players. You could really find a lot of gems. But we're not doing it that way because that would be gaming the system. We're gonna have the same advantages and disadvantages as everybody else. So let's go to the next pick. Let's make that pick. What do we got? A whole lot of nothing. Charnquist could be something, but it's really low scouting. But I mean, there's just sweet FA coming up here. There is an elite low. Jacobson, I could take a flyer on. I might do that. Some more elite lows a little lower down here. Fringe starter. All right, there's not a whole lot going on here. Let me just see. I'm going to sort by potential to see if anybody jumps out at me as being particularly good. Not really. Not really. Okay, let's go back by rank. And like I say, I could either take Charnquist, or I think I'd rather go for the elite low. Let's see. I mean, he's a little bit better scouted. He's got a higher potential. So let's try Magnus Jacobson. Are you any good? Elite low. Okay. I mean, he's low rated. He's super low rated, but that's good trade bait. If he's an elite low, I could trade that guy for something good. So I'll put him on the block. I'll put him on the block. I put him on the block right now. Where's the... can I change my... I can't change my trading block, I think, yet here. So, okay, let's go to the next pick. What do we got? I love the name Bookaboom. So even though I know nothing about him, that's already tempting. We have an elite low Magnus Bergfors, potentially. Let's see. Anything? We got an elite low that's a little bit Randy Strong. What a great name. He's like an 80s wrestler. You know what I mean? He's like a jobber. You know what I mean? He'd be the guy that like is in a tag team with Jose Luis Rivera against, the Bushwhackers or something. All right. Squash match. I've been playing a lot of wrestling, guys, on W2 on the computer, if I'm going to be honest. So that's where that's coming from. All right, so maybe we take Randy Strong. That's a great name. He's a left winger, power forward. He's got good size. He's probably gonna stink, but whatever. Top 6 forward, low grinder. That's what? That's fine. That's fine. I mean, at this stage of the game, we're in round 5. You know what I mean? Like, you're lucky if you find anything of use here. Most of these guys are just gonna fall by the wayside, but you never know. We might find a gem in here somewhere. This guy's a right wing. He's definitely a bottom 6 forward, so that's good. Just the certainty of that. He's basically almost. I mean, we've got a high scouting level, so he still may not necessarily be that, but there's a good chance. And he's got 2. He's like I say, he's a right wing and a center, so that's always positive. We've also got this guy, Esa Kukkonen, who's also a bottom 6 forward medium, but he's a center, and we've already got good centers depth. And I drafted a center already with the first pick, so We definitely don't need one. All right, where's this bottom 6? No, not Kukunin, the other guy. This guy. Teratukin. Let's see if Teratukin's any good. Stan. Are you the man? Bottom 6 forward medium, and he stinks. Okay. Again, trade bait. When their overall is that low, you can just trade them because their trade value is going to be more than their, you know, like I say, if he turns out to be like my 4th line center 6 seasons from now, who cares? You know what I mean? Let's go. It's not my turn now, is it? No, okay. See options. That's the end of it, I think. That's all I got. Done. Done. All right, let's go by round. Here's your round 1, guys. You can pause and take a look to see who you got in case you care. Some of these guys are real. A lot of these guys are fake. So if you don't know who that is, that's probably why. And there's round 2. Anybody beyond that, too bad for you. Who cares? Who cares, really? Yeah, you know what? Round 3. There you go. There you go. I'm feeling generous. That's what you got. Round 3. All right. Advance. All right, now we got to go to the re-sign phase. Coaches with expiring contracts. Hewitt, Luongo, Over, and Fenton. I thought I wasn't doing coaches. I thought this was being handled by somebody else. This is being handled automatically by the thing. Do I have to do this? If I leave these blank, is someone else going to get signed? Well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, we definitely. I mean, they're pretty good. Maybe not this Fenton guy. I don't know. Let me see. I guess I don't know. I don't want to deal with coaches. I thought this would be automatically done. If I leave it, they're going to get fired, and then they're going to automatically hire guys that stink. So, there, take a bunch of money. Hey, Luongo, there you go. Here, take a bunch of money, because I've got the part where the coaching and scouting salaries matter off, so. And Fenton, why not? Why not? Have a little money there, too, Fenton. Buy the wife a little something nice. There you go. Okay. Scouts, I don't care. Whatever. Hire new scouts. Okay, I got a bunch of players that are going to RFA, including Cousins and Vladar, so we definitely have to get that sorted. So, we've got a little bit of time. Let's do maybe some of the re-sign phase. And let's see where we're at. View contracts. Let's look at everybody who is expiring. Okay, Meyer, we definitely want to re-sign. Cousins, obviously, we're going to re-sign. Kessel, I'd love to re-sign, but it depends on what he asks for. I may not have the caps. I've only got 18 in cap space. Yikes. Yikes. I might have to put some guys on the block here and hope someone takes them off my hands. Oh, crap. Am I going to be able to re-sign everybody? I'd like to sign McLeod. I'd definitely like to sign Timmins. I might just have to let Kessel go. Strawman, I can let go. Nick Ritchie, I can let go. Gergensen, I can let go. Grimaldi. Hosang can go. Zaboral, I don't care about. Yeah, like a lot of these guys can go. There's no one here I'm particularly committed to out of these lower guys. Lucas Elvenez, I have a soft spot for, so I might try and Riley Damiani and Will Borgen. Some of these more classic Fire Ant guys I might try to re-sign. But in terms of like the actual contracts, I think that Meyer, Cousins has to come in. If I can sign these 4 within the 18 million, I'll be happy, but that might be tight. And I'm running out of contract space too, so it's a good thing I'm going to get rid of some of these guys. Okay, what are they asking for? One way, 7 million for 1 year. And he wants more if I do. Oh, I'm only gonna be able to sign Meyer for 1 year. That sucks. Okay, he wants 7 million. Cousins, I need to sign. Cousins wants 4.3 for 3. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm tempted to lock him in 4.5 for 4. He's only 22. Let's see if he'll take 4.3 4 years. That's a steal for Cousins. That's a steal if I can get it. Okay, we'll see if he's going to go for that. What does McLeod want? McLeod's actually got a decent re-rate. He's only asking for 2.6. I can try and sign him for 4 as well. What if I did like 2.85 for 4? Offer that contract. Connor Timmins. Oh. Mwah. Connor Timmins. Bless you, sir. Can I sign you for more? What do I got to pay you to sign you for more? I don't want to necessarily give him 2.5 because you never know. He's got top 4 medium. He's already doing well at 81, but you know he might stagnate there at 81, or he might dip a little bit. 81 is that kind of a rating, unless I think I'm just gonna sign him for the 2 and see how he pans out. I'm not gonna mind paying him more if he turns out good. Let's just try $1 million for 2. For 2 years. Let's see if he'll take that. Phil, what does Phil Kessel want for? He did so well. Look at that picture. Good Lord, Phil, what are you doing? No, I have to show discipline. What is it? 2.75. I don't think I need him. I don't think I need him on the right wing. That's a good thing. Let's take a look at that. Main roster, center. So we have Stamkos signed for this year coming up. He's 89. Obviously, we're keeping Steve Stamkos. Batherson is also a center right winger. He's already locked in for a couple of years, so that's good. Cousins, we're going to resign. He's a center right winger. McLeod, if we resign, he's a center. And we've also got Geeky here signed up, and he's a center right winger. So we were fine on the right wing. We got lots of right wingers. These guys are all gone. Left wing, Kane is still signed. Athanasiu's on the block, so we might just get rid of that. Richie's going to be gone. Pekka's gone. So we're going to need to sign our left wingers in free agency as well, because we are not doing well on the left wing. But on the right, I mean, we can put, like I say, where'd Patrick Laine go? Did I lose Patrick Laine? Am I crazy? Wait. Where's oh God, I got scared for a second there. Good Lord. Okay. We definitely have Patrick Laine. He's fine. That's good. Okay. Oh, he's up here. Okay. Ooh, oh God. I almost had a heart attack. Did I accidentally release Patrick Laine? Okay, Patrick Laine is still there. He's right wing, left wing. If I can sign Meyer, then we're covered for that. So I don't really need. I got Pavelski still in there, making way too much money, but there's no way that I'm not keeping Joey Pavelski. So Kessel can go. That's fine. On defense, Theodore and Gerard are both signed, both very good. Letang, I've still got signed for another year. He's really good. That's another contract I could potentially get rid of or put on the block if I need to free up some space. Lundqvist, I've got him for 1 more year on the cheap, so that's fine. Chara, I definitely need to put on the block. Yes, okay. Chara, I got to put on the block because Timmins can slide into that spot no problem and he's going to be making a lot less money. Juracek is at 79. I mean, I got 1 more year to let him bake. He's not going to get a roster spot. I might as well leave him to bake for a little bit. If he winds up turning into like an 80 something during the year, then maybe we can sign him and bring him in. Otherwise, we'll just wait till next year, and he should be well, low 80s, and we'll sign him up as a really hot rookie. Okay. Okay. Let me go to. Oh, I can't do my trade block yet, but I do have to remember I got to get rid of Chara. Take my Chara, please. I mean, the problem is because I can't shop him, I can only put him on the block and hope someone makes an offer. But probably no one's going to make an offer, so I might just be stuck with that contract, or I have to release him. I could drop him onto waivers, and someone might take him off my hands. Ugh, brutal. Okay. All right, back to business. Back to business. All expiring. So we're offering like 4.5 to Cousins. We're offering like 2.5 to McLeod, I think, right? And then a little over, we're offering 1 for this. So that's about 10 million there. So I could give Meyer that 7 million. I'd like to go up to the 2, but I'm not gonna be able to. I don't want to pay that much, to be honest. I can't really afford it. So I'm gonna try 1 year at 7 even, and see if he bites. Oh, I gotta get Vladar too. Oh, I forgot. Oh, okay. All right. Kessel's gone. This guy's gone. Richie's gone. Gone. Zaboral. What is Zaboral? Top 6D, medium. He's not very good. What does he want? A one-way contract. Get lost. Get lost, Zaboral. Kolasar, I don't care about. Lola, I don't care about. Okay, let me just release these guys. Let's just get rid of these guys. I could just qualified them, but I don't really care if they're even in there. I can just get other guys. These are going to be like perpetual minor league guys. I don't care. What did I do? I thought I released them. Did I release them, or did I qualify them? Without, well, I was yammering on. I think I accidentally qualified them. Okay, well. Will Borgen, what do you want? 2-way contract, it's yours, sir. Congratulations, you're in. You're in, buddy. Riley Damiani, we love Riley Damiani. I think he's going to be a fire ant one day. I have faith in his ability. Dallas Stars, put this kid in the lineup, for God's sakes. You want a 2-way, you got it. Lucas Elvenez. I know you don't like North America right now, but come back, Lucas Elvenez. Come back. We'll give him 2 years on a 2-way. Done. Keaton Middleton, you are going to turn into absolutely nothing, but I always like Keaton Middleton, so we'll give him 1 more year. Why not? SDA, obviously. Okay, he only wants a 2-way, so that's perfect. I mean, he's not great, to be honest. He's not really developing, so it's not really much of a point, but that's fine. Okay, goalies. Oh, look at all the, brutal. Dostal hopefully is still going to look for a 2-way. Oh, bless your heart, sir. I will give you $800,000 just to stick around here for 3 more years, baby. Lucas Dostal. Dan Vladar, what does he want? Okay, I can do that, Dan Vladar. I'm not going to sign you for more. We're just going to sign you for the 1 year. I can do that. And then he's my backup. Gustafson's probably going to want a 1-way. He won't take a 2-way, so he might be SOL. Yeah, I might not be able to keep him. So, but that's fine. I don't care. Dostal is going to be my starter in the minors anyway. Actually, let me take a quick look and see who overall. Let's see my goalie situation here. Tuukka Rask is 89. I've still got him for 1 more year, which is perfect because by the time that he's gone next year, Vladar should be able to step right up into those shoes, hopefully. And then Dostal is going to be nipping at his heels. We've still got Vijmelka and stuff like that, so We're fine. We're fine. Even if we lose Gustafson, he just disappears. I don't care. That's not a big deal. Okay, let's advance a day. These are my coaches re-signing. All good. Give them money. And they take it. Meyer resigns. McLeod wants more money. Ladar resigns. Cousins resigns. Borgen. Middleton. I forgot to see. Oh, I skipped too quick on Timmins. I don't know whether Timmins took it. SDA. Damiani. Elvenez. Dostal. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. All expiring. Who do we got here still? McLeod and Timmins did not resign. I still have only 6.8 million in cap space. I can go over a little bit because, like I say, Kessel's going to come off the books. All these. I'm not 100% sure how the cap space is calculated here, so I don't really know. But I've certainly got enough to sign Mikey McLeod. All right. Fine. Here. Do you want 2.9? 2.9, 4 years. That's perfectly reasonable, Mikey McLeod. Come on now. And Connor Timmins. 2 years. I offered him 1. Let's give him 1.1. You know what? I'm going to give you 1.15, Connor Timmins, just because you've had a tough time of it, sir, with injuries, and you deserve a little happiness. So there's a little extra pocket change. Buy yourself something nice. Okay. Offer the contract. Is there anybody else I need to deal with here? These are all UFAs. Is there anybody here that I want or care about? Does not. Oh, Cameron, why not? Oh, these are my young guys. Oh, good thing I checked. Oh, these are my young guys. Okay. Cameron, why not? I mean, I don't think he's going to develop into anything particularly good, but I love that name so much. I'm going to offer him a contract. There's your entry contract, Cameron, why not? You don't deserve it. You're probably never going to play on my roster, but why not? These guys all kind of stink. This guy was like a 6th round pick of ours last year, so none of these guys look. I mean, top 6 low, but you know, whatever. I don't care about the rest of these guys. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, nobody else here I'm particularly worried about. I just need to sign McLeod and Timmins, and then we're all good. R.I.P. Phil Kessel. I hope you do well wherever you go to next time. McLeod and Timmins both re-signed. And Cameron, why not? Beautiful. All right, so I have done, I think, all that needs doing. Let me just check and see what I need to do in free agency when it comes up here. So we've got Stamkos, Batherson, Cousins, McLeod, Geeky. So we are very solid up the middle. So much so that one of these guys could probably pop over to the right wing if we need him to. On the right wing, we have Line, Meyer, and Pavelski. Assuming one of Line or Meyer bumps over to the left wing, although we don't really have control over that, but on the assumption that they could, then if you've got, let's say Line goes over to the left wing, Meyer's in the top, Pavelski, and then one of the centers moves over, and then we can just have some schmuck at the bottom. And then left wing, Kane and Athanasiou. And then that's the problem. We might need to get some left wingers in here. Defense, we should be fine on defense. Taylor, Girardi, Letang, Lundqvist. I got to get rid of Chara. And then we've got Timmins, and we can re-sign somebody. We can sign somebody else in the 80, 79, 80 range to fill that 6th spot. Or if there's a decent deal, we can maybe pick up another veteran again. I might just leave it in the beginning because if we can't get rid of Chara, I don't want to add to the problems by having another expensive guy on there. We'll just leave it for Chara. If we can get rid of Chara, then we'll look at getting rid of. Then we'll look at maybe addressing that issue, but I think we're okay overall. And then, of course, in goal, tandems are going to be Vladar and Rask, and then probably Dostal and Vejmelka. And we have Redenbach still cooking there. He's at a 68. I mean, he's an elite medium. He might next. I've got one more year of him in the minors. He might turn out all right. He might turn out pretty good. So we'll have to see. All right. Okay, so that's it. I'm just gonna get out of the re-sign phase here. That's not what I meant to do. Go here. The end of the re-sign. I haven't tendered a qualifying offer to Philip Gustafson. Well, you know what? Okay, these two guys took the qualifier. I mean, I don't know. I'll give Gustafson a qualifying, I guess. I'll qualify him. If he takes a qualifier, then fine. We can still... I don't need him, so I can still put him on the trade block. Maybe somebody will want him. I'll get something for him. We shall see. All right. That's the end of the re-sign phase. We didn't renew a bunch of scouts. Okay, trade block. Gustafson, definitely. SDA, definitely. Lind, isn't that the guy we just picked up? We just picked up Lind, and is our first round pick. We're not going to trade him already. What are you doing? What are you doing? Vickers is that elite medium right winger, but he's still like at 52. He's just not getting it, so I'm going to keep him on there because he's got good trade value. If I can get an actual something for him, I'll do it. This guy will take off. We need to put on... Boop, boop, boop. Boop. The Daniel Chara. And who else? Theodore Gerard. We're keeping all these guys. We're keeping all these guys. SDA is already on there. Athanasiu, I'm not gonna put him on there because we're so tight at left wing. I need to keep him. To be honest, I probably could put Geeky on there, but all these guys are like look at the trade value. They're so low on these guys that I don't know if it's even worth bothering with, to be honest. So, do I have any other goalies that I want to put on the block? Gustafson's already on the block. I mean, I could put Vejmelka, but nobody's going to want him, so there's not really much of a point. We'll leave that. Let's add an item. Let's add a pick. Because my draft picks are not fantastic. So I'll keep my first and second rounds, but I don't think anyone's going to die if I put a third round pick out there. Right? There you go. Excellent. Okay, we're fine on contracts limits. That's no problem. We are not going to go through all the free agency. We're going to save that because that's going to be kind of the official start to Season 3 of SICHL22. We'll get to see who went to free agency, who do you pick up in free agency. I want to take a quick... Oh, no, we can't do... There wouldn't have been trades yet, so we'll take a look at trades over free agency. There's often a few, so we shall see. And we are going to end it there. So congratulations to the Schooners. We ran a little longer than I hoped. I'm sorry. Congratulations to the Schooners for winning the Stanley Cup. And now we got to get back at it. We got to get back at it and see who is going to be the champion in Season 3. Hopefully, it's going to be your Fire Ants. I mean, probably not. But it could be. It could be. You never know. Don't... maybe. We'll see. All right. That's it, guys. Goodbye.